Well, it's really very surprising here, Gilan, that, Martinez will not start here for Marikina. You understand here that Liam Linguaje supposed to be like the main pillar here for Marikina, but it is a duo between Martinez, but she will not start here from Marikina. For Pasay naman, usual suspect is that just sa pagbabalik dito ni Kim Son, she will not start as the starting opposite hitter here for Pasay. Well, let's see if this adjustment made by Coach Andy Fiel and Coach Camille Abante will paid off after this match. This is a very important match. Jilan, sabi ko nga, for us, for many, this is just an ordinary day to kick off, to start round number 2. But for these two squads, Jilan, this means hope. This means fresh and new start. And this means a chance for them to go back to the winning column, and let's see who will come out successful in doing that after this match as Venice Puson will start things off here by serving here for Pasay. Good serve. Puson will set this. Papa will give a free ball. Lero activating the middle. Baldimina. Aiko Ordaz gently pushing it and outside.
Ayun nga, good intention there from Urdas to just put that ball on the opponent's court. Na tinarget naman talaga yung sideline, pero the execution was not quite there.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Gina, I just want to ask you. I know that this is somehow not also related to volleyball. It could be in different parts of our lives, but how hard it is. I mean, sabi ko nga, both squads came from a tough loss, diba, during their previous match. How hard it is to show up, still fighting despite, having that tough loss.
Agreed nga. Actually, when it comes to even the top athletes, ito actually, since sinabi mo nga na, pwede naman tayo lumabas sa volleyball ng konti, but even Carlos Yulo himself, actually, when I asked him pre-Olympics, what's the hardest thing about being an athlete, being an Olympian? It is showing up, even on the days
like
na you're not feeling yourself, you're not feeling that well. But you know what? Kita naman natin, because of showing up, he did deliver our country's first 2 gold medals in gymnastics.
I like it. I mean, more than the skills, I think. No, more than the skills, more than the talent, more than the opportunity. It is about actually showing up that that set you apart from other talented guy. Diba? And also, despite that 5-setter match between, wala na tuloy ako. Ano bang laban kaya natin? between Dasmariñas and Binyan. Despite that 5 and short memory gap, we're still here showing up. Diba? And of course, witnessing another great match here between Pasay and Marikina.
So the question nga here is, of course, a lot of these girls always showing up for their teams, but who will show out?
I like it.
Today.
Yes. It's not enough, Jilan, that you show up, but you need to show out. Diba? I like it. So let's see. Well, right now, wala pang show out. Outside, meron. But let's see. Dito, kung meron. Ayun, may nag-show out na dito, Jilan.
Bal Medina trying to get that big. You see naman na yung kanyang dolphin dive doon with intention. Pero that spike just falling talaga on their side of the court.
Okay, and of course, on your screen is Floris Papa. This duo, kadayagonal ni Esla Porto. And kita natin how deadly the duo of Floris and Papa and Eslapor. But meanwhile, I have not seen Eslapor so far.
Yes, but she has actually been very effective in their game so far. So it's kind of surprising na wala siya on court today. But maybe si Quinn, mamaya will have an answer for us sa katanungang yan.
Let's go, Quinn, because right now, wanted, looking for Eslapor. Because this is a very important match here for Pasay. I mean, you're trying to bounce back, diba, after the tough loss. But meanwhile, I must say that Pasay is looking great here right now. And of course, here from Marikina, the win has been really very elusive. Jilan, they won their first match in the MPVA, but after that, a series of losses. And right now, winning has been like an unfamiliar territory for them.
Agreed. Pero I think that just means that they have nothing to lose coming into this match today. And kita mo naman dun sa tip na yun na ginawa nila. Talagang they just really want to take all the chances that they want to take today.
And I think here for the recent roster of Marikina Lady Shoemasters, if there is one thing that they can draw from inspiration, Jilan, is their inaugural season. Well, Marikina during the inaugural season, it is a Cinderella run, but yet they finished bronze. actually they finish in the top 4. Well, they could actually draw inspiration from that. But meanwhile, dito naman, eto na, Pasay umaarangkada on that cross-court kill.
Cosmod with just that very fast arm swing.
Good reception. But unfortunately, Lero, masyadong dikit yung set. Lero again with that extra touch. That will be, that will not be over. Puntos dito for Pasay.
Naka 4 touches na nga itong Marikina side natin. Medyo may hesitation even dun sa paghabol ng volley.
Yeah.
They were not able to put the ball where they wanted to or where they should have put it sa kanilang mga touches.
But they have a good first ball. It's not just, I think it's a matter of converting those sets na binibigyan ni Lero into a point. But meanwhile here, just like that. I mean, just you've mentioned they have a good touch on the ball. It's not just they failed to put that ball on the place na gusto nila ilagay.
I think we need to see commitment.
I like it.
Sa side ng Marikina, kita naman natin dito sa last rally din, parang yung paghabol ng bola, medyo wala pa. But again, maybe they're just getting their engine started.
Oh, yes. And we do hope that their engine will start after that 3-point and error given by Floris and Papa. Palik right now on deck to serve. Of course, sister of Shannon Palik, also a former Marikina Lady Shoe Master player.
And ito na nga yung sinasabi natin na maraming service errors talaga usually start ng game.
And again, that's first technical timeout. Pasay leading by 3, 8-5. Well, going back, there is quite a slow start here for Marikina, as Pasay means all business here. Lero, underhand set. It's no good, so this will be an opportunity here for Pasay. Antipuesto, di napuestuhan ng bola. Lero again, underhand serve here to Marcelo. Puntos for Marikina.
And when they do get that first ball right, they also can create opportunities for scoring. And I think parang nakita natin on court today is actually there's an opportunity for both teams. One, to get their second win of the season. The other naman to end their losing streak.
Oh yeah. Well, I couldn't agree more there. G-Land. And just like that, I mean, imagine the beauty of having a good first ball. That's what you could actually do. As Floris and Pawa, that was a power spike presented by Smart Power All 99 load now.
Just look at yung hook ng arm ni Papa. Yung follow through sa kanyang swing. Kaya talaga yung bola talaga niya, it goes down.
Kaya nga, tusok na tusok yun. Oh! Solid rejection there coming from Antipuesto.
Basang-basa doon. Basang-basa doon si Val Medina. Grabe. The timing that Antipuesto had on that block. Nasa pwesto siya.
Nasa pwesto si Antipuesto at that time. 1-2 play by Lero. Masyadong malayo yun. Ay, Cordas. As Lero will try to set this. One more time. Floris Papa. Venice Puson set from behind. Oh! What a cut shot there coming from Floris Papa.
And I think we can see even early on in this game pa lang kung bakit si Papa ngayon naging top scorer during their last meeting.
And I mean, G-Land, look at that. I mean, Floris Papa make it look like so easy, but grabbing cut shot na ginawa doon ni Papa.
Sinagot naman nitong Marikina. From Dagarat there.
And of course, your Marikina, I mean, they can. I mean, kaya nila makipagsabayan. I think, sabi mo nga, they just have to solidify the basics. Like the first ball, the setting, the minimizing the errors, and of course, converting those spikes into a point.
Agreed. And parang sasabi nga rin natin nung first game, I think everyone has to activate nga at the same time. Na-mention nga natin si Liam Lenguaje. But Celine Dagarat also very promising here if they can activate them both at the same time.
Yes, much better because, I mean, you cannot just rely on one player to be a one-player-centric team. So you really need to activate a lot of players here for your team in order for you to get this win. Oh, confusion. Oh. Confusion as well here for Marikina. Venice Puson. Combination to Floris Papa. Why not?
Everyone there confused, but,
Yes.
Floris Papa, definitely no confusion, no hesitation there once again with that beautiful cross court.
Grabe. I mean, Floris Papa right now. I mean, she's living with the hype on why she was actually our topic earlier during the pregame.
Good movement there, good awareness from Papa to hit that ball, pero nakaabang na doon ang defense ng Marikina.
Masyadong nauna si Papa doon on that regalo.
Lero or setter getting the block. Nasa net na siya eh. Why not?
Yes, di ba? Venice Puson one more time to Aiko Ordaz. Puntos here for Aiko.
Ordaz, definitely one of the taller or even the tallest players aside nga nitong Pasay Lady Voyagers. And we have been seeing her hit that ball from such a high point.
Yeah. And since the absence of Yari Kimson here, of course, they're started as an utility or opposite. I mean, Aiko has been stepping up big time here for Pasay. Aiko Ordaz. Oh! Well, Venice Puson to Cosmod. Well, this time, another opportunity here. Papa will give to... Oh!
Nag-set.
Oh.
Si Ordaz.
Lero again. Well, this time, buhay pa rin ang bola. Venice Puson pupuntahan. Aiko Ordaz.
And we have mentioned her name so many times in this rally. And true enough, siya nga ang tumapos.
Exactly. And that is a beauty. Well, usually talaga pag utility or opposite ka, I mean, you need to be tall. I mean, not only for offense, but you need to block kasi yung main gunner ng opposing team, which is the outside hitter. And I think Aiko Ordaz doing a great job, but Floris and Papa, error on that serve. Lero na, which means full rotation tayo dito, Giland, for Marikina. 3 spikers in front. Floris Papa not a very good of a reception, but gagawa ng paraan dito ni Aiko Ordaz. Marcelo deflected. Buhay pa rin ang bola. Gagawa ng paraan. Cosmod! What a rally here. Aiko Ordaz. Lero. Smart play!
What a great tip there from Lero. She just pushing that ball to the opponent side of the court. Alam mo, minsan nga talaga sabi nila, as long as you get that ball over the net, magagawa ng paraan yan eh. And just like that, because hindi nila give upan yung bola, they made a point out of that. She's still smiling.
Yes! You know what, Gilan, sobrang ganda ng mga plays natin ngayon. Parang gustong gumawa ng mga top 10 play of the game ko right now. Dalawa na. Yung kanina yung cut shot dito ni Papa. Ngayon naman yung 1-2 play dito ni Lero. Gaganda ng mga plays.
Baka ipangatlo mo na yan, yung service ace ni Lero. She has been scoring on the block, on the attack kanina sa kanyang push ng ball, and now it's an ace. And she's a setter.
Oo. Mamaya na medyo sumusobra na to si Lero. Hanap tayong iba. This time, Venice Puson. Lero again. But Venice Papa, sabi na, tama na. Lero. Well, this time, buhay pa rin ang bola. Pero yun, nagkagulo na doon, Giland.
Yun ba yung tinatawag? Sinuntok mo, ngunit kulang.
Sinuntok mo, ngunit kulang. Ngunit sobra. Nag-outside
Actually, oo. Good effort there, syempre. Kita mo kung ano-anong klase ng pag-up yung ginawa ng Marikina dito. May open palm, may suntok.
But I think that is a good sign for Marikina that everybody's committed to get that ball.
Definitely. Actually, it's very interesting nga because diba dati in volleyball, yung mga rules natin, hindi pwede yung kahit anong touch eh. Pero ngayon, basta tumama lang sa kahit anong parte ng katawan mo as long as hindi magstay ng sobrang tagal, it's good.
Exactly. When speaking of good, it is a good number here, 16-12 in favor of Pasay.
Mix and match. For Pasay Lady Voiders head coach Ana Abanto, she makes sure that the player she sent to the court is a combination of oldies and newbies. With game days being their training, she believes one should be able to guide these youngsters on court. But in today's game, Coach Ana is limited with only few old players to rotate. To answer your question, Yuri Eslapor will not be playing as she has to attend to her beach volleyball commitment in Boracay. Also not in uniform today are Mayan Patino de Flem and Coach Wendy Simana, as they will be resting also in preparation for their next games. It may be a different mix today, but expect that the Lady Voiders will do everything they can with what they have. Still all for the growth and goodness of the team. That's it for me, Jong and Jolan.
And well, thank you for that report, Quinn. And yes, I like it when Quinn said that, it is a mix and match. That every time that Coach Camila Banto pulled up a player here, everybody's actually responding really well. And right now, dito, Jillian, hindi halata na parang this is the first time that this players is starting here for Pasay. And right now, doon nasaktan na ako doon sa sinabi ni Queen na older, 'di ba? Pwede naman sa
Reflection ba ng panel today?
Oo,
Joke lang.
parang panel ba to? Young and old? But I prefer to be called veteran, 'di ba? If I were to become a player, yun.
Sabi nga nila, no, what you can't do in practice, you can't do in performance. Pero
I like
these
it.
ladies are just disproving that saying.
Oo. And just like that, here comes Pasay. Umarangkada na 19-12. Quick time out tayo dito to Marikina Lady Shoemasters. And right now, Marikina Lady Shoemasters started great. Jilan, I mean, nakikipagsabayan dito over Pasay. But yun nga, mahalaga talaga yung midway ng isang set. Because that is where you build your momentum. At yun nga, medyo napag-iwanan dito Marikina. What is something for you that Marikina needs to do para to tie things up here over Pasay?
I think it's really taking advantage ng mga second ball nila kasi parang nakikita natin, walang intention dun sa direction when the ball does go to their side of the court. Maraming nasasayang na scoring opportunities.
Exactly. Well, they need to be more intentional, no? I mean, every time that they touch the ball, kung saan ba talaga nila gusto papuntain yung bola. On that. Oh! Just like that. Diba? That's it. I mean, it's already way to the antenna.
Cosmo knew where she wanted to put that ball. May direction yung block niya dun.
Oo. Ay, Cordas again. Everything seems to be really very problematic dito on the side of Marikina from the reception to setting, even from conversion. But this time, gagawan dito ng paraan. But they are reloading it back to Pasay. That is not over. Puntos here for to Marikina.
That ball did hit the net. And if you can see, napipilitan itong si Lero to take the first touch dito sa mga balls, which causes nga yung itong problem nitong Marikina that they can't set up an attack. Pero dahil nga sa error dun ng Pasay, well, this is an opportunity for them to score.
Well, good observation. I mean, not allowing Marikina to properly set the ball. Well, this time, I think that will be allowed. No whistle here coming from our first referee. Isa pa daw, Venice Puson sa likod. Papa! And just when you thought that Lero could score again, but unfortunately, napasobra doon, Gilan.
Lero tries the same move, pero second time is not the charm.
Second
Baka
time
sa third.
Sa third, let's see if that will be a third time sa charm dito for Lero. But of course, former lead Adamson, Lady Falcon, Bernadette Flora serving here for Pasay. Better reception, Lero. Oh, unfortunately, Palik. Nabantayan doon ni Antipuesto na pwestuhan. Venice Puson. Kusmod!
Cosmod been very reliable ngayon for Pasay Lady Voiders. Kanina, na-mention nga natin si Papa, but Cosmod is really making her mark here in set 1.
At itong Pasay, gusto talaga nila yung mga set coming from behind eh. Yung mga talagang mga pa-broken play na eh, no?
They really want to work for it nga, kumbaga.
Well, kasi ako as a utility, sobrang hirap paluin ng mga set na gano'n. I mean, if the ball is coming from behind, syempre, ang hirap mag-adjust. But these girls from Pasay make it so easy talaga. Ball is still alive. Papa Venice Puson to Antipuesto. Antipuesto one more time. Oh!
That ball did not go over the net.
Oh, yeah. Pero there is not a crossing violation pa din. Kasi, I mean, yung foot yata ng player is still on the side, no? But right now here, Bernadette Flora. This time, gagawa ng paraan dito. Marcelo, Venice Puson. Tokosmod. Sarte. This time, better set, better attack here for Marikina.
There we go. That must feel good for Marikina to finally get an attack in and attack that good. Pa. From Dagarat.
You know, they can. I mean, they can. They just, sabi ko nga, they just have to solidify yung basics. Like the reception, in the setting, because they can attack. Bridget Martinez here, surprisingly, will not start here from Marikina, but will serve here right now as we are on the verge of closing out this first set. Almost an ace here for Bridget. Sarte pupuntahan. Valdimina, no. Cosmod. Oh! Sayang yun na pwestuhan eh.
I think dito na naman pumapasok sinasabi natin they need to solidify the basics.
Yeah.
Itong Marikina. Maraming points na sayang. Na doon nga kapag napupunta yung ball on their side of the court, they're not able to utilize that opportunity eh.
Exactly. And you know, let's not complicate things here for Marikina. Again, they just have to solidify again the basics. As Garat will try. But this time, this will be Venice Puson. Umatake. Oh, Venice Puson. Attack from the opposite and she's successful. And what a way for us to close the setter.
We love seeing a setter spike. Oh, tapos na may soccer naman ngayon.
Oh, di ba?
Talagang iba-ibang laro na ikita natin dito.
And right now here for Pasay, 25-14 in favor of Pasay. And Pasay dominating the first set here contra the bouncing Marikina. Well, I must say here, despite the absence of course, of their leading scorer, Eureka Islapor, still a lot actually coming to play here big time. Like Flores and Papa, she really didn't disappoint.
Of course, let's not forget yung efforts ni Cosmod dito. Been very solid as well in this set 1. Kita naman natin that Pasay has been getting their game going and I think I could say na nakukuha nila kumbaga yung plays na gusto nila. They're being able to run their system, which is what Marikina is not being able to do because they cannot get their first ball.
Exactly. And of course, that speaks, numbers do not lie. Gland.
Kita naman natin sa attacks, syempre, Pasay Lady Voyagers dominating that statistic as well as blocks. Sa aces, although nakakuha itong si Marikina Lady Shoemasters ng 1 ace over them. And sa errors, medyo tabla, although nga sana, mabawasan din ng Marikina Lady Shoemasters yung errors nila since they cannot get their attacks going.
Yeah, well, let's see if there's something that, well, a lot of assignments here for Marikina, but right now, I think, sabi ko nga, let's not complicate things here for Marikina. They just have to solidify first the basics and let's see if everything else will follow. But right now, let's start our set number 2 as Takarat will serve this for Marikina Lady Shoemasters. Close to the net. Patagaw up. Ganda ng pwesto doon ni anti-pwesto.
Still good. If you have a connection that good with your setter, kahit anong klaseng set yan, magagawa mo yun ng paraan eh.
Definitely.
We're also seeing a new face.
Oh yeah. And I think Coach Camila Banto giving the opportunity dito sa mga bench players natin to play. And right now, I mean, what a goosebump. I mean, Giland, this is a full circle moment here. You have Coach Camila Banto, you have Sullivan, their legendary setter, you have Cases and Antipuesto playing here for Pasay in front. I mean, these are the OG Air Force that we know.
Kita naman natin, actually, Sullivan is making such good use of her minutes on the court. Pagkapasok pa lang niya, ace agad.
Exactly. Of course, you know, Sullivan, tested by time na to. Let's see if the connection is still in good condition. Sullivan, pupuntaan dito. Oh, that catch the line and that inside.
And nasagot na nga ang tanong mo, yes, that connection is still good.
Still good.
Kita naman natin, nag-adjust dun yung hitter natin, even yung set coming from the back, pero still, nagawa na paraan.
Sabi ko nga sa itong Pasay, mahilig to sa mga set from behind eh. And just like that, Pasay really starting up big time here in the second set.
Sabi ng Pasay, o sa first set, sa aces nyo lang kami naungusan. But here in this set, tatapatan na rin namin yan.
Whoa, wow, let's see. Aslero, back set, but nobody's there. Antipuesto will set this to Parong. Parong successful puntos again here for Pasay.
Parang being able to use the blocker's hands. Side na Marikina did get the successful block, pero yung trajectory nga yung hindi nila nakalkula doon.
Antipuesto, Lero, Lenguaje, that is inside.
That is a name I think that we have not heard
Oh
since
yeah.
this game started.
Well, good
surprisingly.
observation. Yeah, we have not heard and mentioned her name in set 1, I must say.
Pero we know naman, of course, that Liam Lenguaje, she can deliver.
Yeah, of course. Well, sometimes in sports, it doesn't matter how you start, but how you finish the game. Let's see if Lenguaje can finish this game big time against Pasay. Sparong will attack from the opposite. Pupuntahan dito. Marikina. Oh! Puntos here for the Lady Shoemasters.
Hindi na isarado yung block ng Pasay dito. That ball, tuloy yung trajectory niya. Mahirap basahin for the
Oo,
defender sa
exactly.
floor.
And right now here for Marikina, they are in very favorable rotation right now. 3 attackers in front. So more options dito for Lero. Sullivan. Wow! Joy Cases!
Great job there. Great hit there from Cases. Talagang using the blocker's hands. I think most of the points scored consecutively
Oo.
ngayon, puro natutulil yung block.
Exactly. And you know, seeing Cases, Sullivan, Antipuesto playing together, Gilan, it reminds me that age appears to be best in many things. You know, here, of course, the relationship, the experience that these great players had, I mean, proven track record na yan. I mean, ilagay mo yan in a very tight situation, alam nilang gagawin nila.
Parang you think sometimes na itong maturity or experience, it's something intangible,
Oh,
no? Pero
yes,
actually,
I like
ito
it.
hindi eh. Lumalabas siya sa puntos, lumalabas siya sa tail end ng mga set, na it's not as abstract a thing as you think.
Yes. And I couldn't agree more, Gilan. You know, it has been translating into a point. I mean, the proven track records, the experience, and diba, sa dami na sinabi natin, just when we thought it's already first technical timeout, Gilan. Diba, in favor, of course, here for Pasay, 8-4.
We often talk about homegrown players in a team, but did you know who the true OGs or the original homegrown are for Team World City Colleges Marikina? It's none other than coaches Revi Pio Quinto and Jandre Lucero, both once players under Coach Andy Fiel and now working hand in hand with him in leading the Marikina squad. For Coach Revi, hindi lang volleyball player by heart, kahit basketball nilaro niya rin for WCC. As for Coach Jandre, his playing career was put on pause during the pandemic, but that detour led him to a new path, coaching. He admits the challenge is bigger now, but when asked if he still wants to play, his answer was a solid yes. Anything volleyball? GC Coach Jandre. So if there's anything you'd like to know about WCC and their volleyball program, Jong and Joland, you'll know exactly where to go.
Well, mukhang gusto mong yayain din si Coach maglaro ulit. And I like it. I mean, I like the report of Queen over there. I mean, imagine, no? I mean, before, teacher mo lang siya. And right now, you're coaching side by side with Andy Fiel. And I think it's like paving the way in creating an opportunity for the newcomers and of course here for the Marikina Lady Shoemaster. And I think that has been the natural transition for athletes. I mean, once you're an athlete and right now, of course, you pave the way, you become a coach. And right now, what a beauty to witness. The Marikina Lady Shoemasters working hand by hand.
Again, nga ika nga nila in the world of sports, it's all about paying back eh.
Oh yeah, I like it.
It may be to the community, to the nation, but it can also start nga with your fellow players or the new generation of players na upcoming nga.
Exactly. Again, that's what you get, Jilan, if you strengthen the basics. Look at that attack. Strongest so far for the Karat.
Agreed, ayun nga, sinasabi nga natin, if Marikina nga can get their first ball, they get a good set. Yung mga hitters nila na yan, kalibre yan, they can bring the ball
Yes.
home. Ganda ng hit na yun ni Celine Dagarat. That approach pa lang, very solid. The way she gets airborne.
And right now, Paalek on that very good serve. Oh! Astilla on that lehis quick attack.
Still good here considering that Sullivan is not their first string setter. Pero the connection that she has with her hitters, still very good.
Exactly.
Kahit anong pitik niya dun sa bola. Kaya.
This time, pupuntang Dagarat ulit. No whistle, no whistle from our first referee. 1-2 play!
Ayun na nga, kakasabi lang natin, Sullivan, she's really making use of her minutes here on court. Kanina, she scored an ace. Now she's scoring a setter dump.
Nako. Jilan.
Against another setter.
Yes! Itong Sullivan, tested by time na to. I mean, chill lang yan. Pero at the back of her head, may pinaplano na yun sa Sullivan. And this time, pupuntahan, Parong. Lero. Dagarat! No touch.
Parang medyo nahihirapan si Lero ngayon setting from the backcourt.
Oh.
Hindi niya nakukuha yung placement na gusto niya, yung lapit ng bola sa net na hinihingi ng mga hitters niya.
I like it. Oh, just like that. I mean, even the basics, they need to work that out big time. And this will be a free ball. Let's see if they can. A very good set, but I mean, the lukewarm intention on the attack, it will not really convert talaga. Antipuesto.
Kitang-kita mo, I think, yung difference in composure ng
Oo.
dalawang teams during that rally. Talagang Marikina scrambling to get to every ball. Meanwhile, Pasay, humahabol din, pero nandun yung parang kampante nila na
Oo.
someone will cover for me.
Exactly. And I think right now, it is the best time for Marikina Lady Shoe Masters to call for a timeout. But you know what, Jilan, there, I mean, if it is not an over-reception, if it is not a set that is hardly adjusted by the spikers, I mean, magandang receive. Even the set is okay. But, you know, when the hitters hit that ball, I mean, there's no intention to to kill that ball. You get it? I mean, I need to see the Lady Shoe Masters to be more intentional on their plays. I want to see them even more badly to win this match against Pasay.
Kasi I think looking at the scores here and as well as looking at their track record in this tournament, they have nothing to lose.
Oh yeah.
So I think the task for them is yun nga, to just give it their all in all aspects of the game.
Yeah, but well, it looks like they are the ones who playing so tight here in this match kontra Pasay. Despite sabi mo nga, there's really nothing to lose here from Marikina.
Parang hindi sila as relaxed
Oh, yeah,
as they want
yeah.
them to be.
Meanwhile here, Astilla targeting Tagarat. Tagarat, receive ko, palo ko. That will not be over. Puntos again here for Pasay.
Well, Dagarat did give her all dun sa swing na yon, but the wall of the Pasay Lady Voyagers was just there waiting for her.
Oh yeah. Astilla one more time. Tagarat. Reception. Faulty reception again here from Marikina. So Sullivan. Back set here to Parong. Masyadong mataas. Dito naman. Astilla, Sullivan, pupuntahan antipuesto. Sullivan will try. Buhay pa rin ang bola. It is a long rally here, Dagarat.
Wow! That point from Celine Dagarat, talagang I think unexpected niya, unexpected din ng Pasay Lady Voyagers. All of them just frozen.
Yeah.
Looking at that ball.
But yes, Marikina Lady Shoemaster might got lucky there, Jilan. But again, moving forward, hindi siya laging ganun. I mean, it is not ever that you get that luck um, on getting that point. Again, they need to work on their shot setting and of course on their conversion.
At ayun na nga, hindi na luck ang
Yun, di ba?
ginamit ni Dagarat to
Yes.
score that one. Celine Dagarat just hitting that into the block.
At ang ganda rin ng set doon ni Lero.
Or rather, it clipped the net. The ball clipped the
Okay.
net and then eventually fell on the side of the Pasay Lady Voyagers.
Well, this time, Sullivan now to antipuesto. As Lero, pupuntahan ulit. Porsyuntuhan tayo dito kay Dagarat. While Sullivan will go sa likod from the pipe. Parong. Dagarat one more time. Reloading it back to her. Still, buhay pa rin ng bola. Parong. Post mode rather. And Jillian, grabe talaga itong Pasay. They really love the set that is coming from behind. And because of that, second technical timeout tayo dito. Lamang ang Pasay, 16-7. Gusto mo yung magbasa namin?
See.
And halfway through, here's ending our second set in favor of Pasay. Such a very comfortable lead here for the Pasay. This time, Dagarat. Masyadong nakailalim. Puntos again dito para sa Pasay.
We have been seeing Celine Dagarat loading again and again. The ball always going to her. I wonder if mag-explore naman ng ibang hitting options itong si Lero.
Yeah. Masyado na scouted dito si Dagarat. But fortunately here, Cosmod namigay ng libreng puntos dito for Marikina. What a break here for the Lady Shoemasters. Oh! Well, I think this is the first back-to-back points here for the Marikina Lady Shoemasters. Dagarat is playing the game here for the Marikina.
Agreed. Kanina nga yung mga attacks niya hindi nga gaano pumapasok. Some errors there. But she's making it up dito sa service line right now. Let's see if she can do it again.
Cases. Well, this time. Cases one more time. Concepcion. Dagarat. Easy over. Sullivan, antipuesto. Dagarat sa likod. Sullivan one more time, reloading it back to Cases. Masyadong malapit. As meanwhile here, Lero. Sullivan one more time, long rally here. Coverage is on point here. Cases!
Marikina is able to stop the bleeding there with that block. Pansin natin, I think, lately in this set, Marikina has been able to end itong mga long rallies. Sila
Yes.
nakaka-edge out.
Sa mga transition play, dito nga, lumalamang dito yung Marikina. Dagarat. Sullivan, antipuesto. Oh, confusion on who will take that ball as Lero will go to Balmedina. Cases. Oh, that will be a point here for Cases.
Nagulat din siya. I don't think she expected that ball to go out. Actually, pagkapalo niya ng bola, pagkaland ng bola, she immediately turned to her teammates. Parang ayaw niya tingnan.
When I thought she will apologize na, yun nga, fortunately, the ball is in. This time, this will be antipreso setting this ball to Cases. Lero opportunity here again. To Lenguaje. Lenguaje has been really silent here in this match. Cases, why not? 3 straight points for this legendary Cases.
Sullivan and Cases connection, really good.
Nako, full circle moment nga talaga ito, Gian. Kulang na lang ipasok si Coach Camila Banto para OG players talaga here for Pasay.
Did you see how that ball just dipped at the last second? Grabe, kita mo talaga. And bigla, it just dropped.
Oo.
Grabe yung trajectory ng serve na yun from Sullivan.
And Sullivan. Wow.
And just when you thought Marikina could read
Yes.
yung trajectory ng bola niya, hindi pa rin talaga yung bigat that it had.
Despite not having Venice Puson here. Nandito pa rin Sullivan, of course.
Targeting a different side of the court that time. And I think
That's outside.
that can still be attributed actually sa serve ni Sullivan. Nahirapan sila getting that first ball. The setup was not good sa hitter, hence that error.
Well, this is really a big lead right now. Still problem cannot be solved here on the side of Marikina.
Cannot be Sullivan.
Cannot be Sullivan. I like it. Alam ko yung mga tinginan mo, may entry ka dun eh. But there you go. Another costly error here coming from Lero.
Ayun na nga. Again, a problem that cannot be solved. Itong si Sullivan.
But can by Sullivan. Playing here for the first time here, David. Let's see what impact she can actually do here for the Marikina Lady Shoe Masters. As Sullivan continues to serve here for Pasay. Lero right now. Pupuntahan, Lingwahe. Been the missing link dito for Marikina. Was there a touch? No touch. Finally stopping the bleeding here for Marikina.
And in the end, yung error din na Marikina ay nag-stop dun sa service run nitong si Sullivan.
Yeah.
Sigh of relief breathed here by Marikina.
Of course. And that is not how you want to respond after you make a point. You commit an error. I mean, that could have been a momentum opportunity sana for your team, but unfortunately, a wasted opportunity because of an error.
We can see here Marikina bringing on new faces on the court. Probably nga they want these new faces na nandito. They probably want to start with a new lineup for the next set. See if maybe that could work.
Well, let's see. Well, maybe this is a preparation for the new faces here from Marikina coming into the third set. But hindi na pinatagal dito na Bernadette Flora. And again, ace here for Pasay. That has been the name of the game. The services of the Pasay Voyager is on point here in this match contra Marikina. And Pasay leading by 2, 25-11. And just like that, Pasay leading 2 sets to none here contra Marikina Lady Shoe Masters with a new faces here for the Pasay Lady Voyagers with a full circle moment of, I must say, Cases, Sullivan, and Antipuesto deliver goods here for Pasay Lady Voyagers.
I would say that Pasay Lady Voyagers is having the luxury of bringing in players that they don't usually start with. Pero sa pinapakita ng players na to, they're really showing that they do deserve their time on court. Siyempre, special mention na natin dyan si Sullivan. Kita mo naman yung aces niya.
Oh, yeah.
Her service run was so instrumental sa pag-secure, kumbaga, ng set 2 for the Pasay Lady Voyagers.
And if you are really a solid volleyball fan, you know, you'll be happy that Sullivan is still in a physical form, that she can still serve, that she can still set. And look at our statistic here in match 2.
And see, we were just talking about it. The aces, very glaring difference there. 6 aces ng Pasay to the 1 of the Marikina Lady Shoe Masters. In attacks, in this set, Marikina kind of getting their engine running slowly, although very gradually getting into that system pa lang. And sa errors nga, once again, nagpamigay ang Marikina na errors that they don't have the leeway to give.
I like it. Well, let's see if this will be a different story now here, Jiland. You know, I cannot question the skills of these players. They will not be selected to represent these cities if they're not good. But, you know, sabi mo nga, showing up despite having several losses before coming here is a different story. I mean, more than the skills, it questions your ability. You mind questioning if you can. So I think more than the physical strength, it is really a question of mental fortitude. And right now, let's see who can overcome that as Pasay. Just one set away of bouncing back big time here in this match kontra Marikina.
Again, I think inaabangan pa natin na uminit tong si Lengguahe
Oo.
together with Dagarat.
At ang kailangan lang talaga magsabay itong si Dagarat at saka si Lengguahe because they can. I mean, they won their first match here in the MPVA and we're hoping to see that, that victory again here for the Lady Shoe Masters.
Indeed. Pero look at who's on the service line right now for Pasay Lady Voyagers. And I think it's going to be a tough start pa lang to this set. Kumbaga for the Marikina Lady Shoe Masters.
Mm-mm. And I think here for Pasay, I think si Coach Camille Abanto talagang really pretty convinced sa performance sa pinakita ni Sullivan because she will be starting here on the third set.
I mean, I think it is a decision that does not come as a surprise considering yung pinakita niya.
Mm-mm.
And we can see sa body language ng players here on court, very light-hearted lang itong Pasay Lady Voyagers natin. Ito na nga Marikina Lady Shoe Masters, nagpre-prepare na for the serve of none other than
D. Diba? Lagyan natin ng D. Sullivan. Oh! That could have been a regalo already. Kaases. And Kaases puntos here immediately for Pasay.
And it looks like this dilemma will not end pa rin for the Marikina Lady Shoe Masters. Even their first ball, even into the set, hirap pa rin sila nasagutin tong serves ni Sullivan.
Definitely, and that was a power spike presented by Smart Power All 9-9 load now. And the AC Sullivan keeps on serving here for Pasay. Jillian, here comes Lengguahe, and we do hope that that will be the start here for her.
Hitting that ball over the blockers, medyo na late nga doon itong wall ng Pasay Lady Shoe Masters, not being able to get that height to successfully stop tong si Lengguahe.
Good serve. Sullivan will try to find dito parong, no? But Sullivan, that will be an error.
Just a bit too much effort there.
Oo. Well, the problem here for Pasay, sometimes kasi for the team, that especially if they dominate the first two sets, they tend to be complacent during the third one. Well, let's do hope that it will not happen here for Pasay. And if you're Marikina, you would love to see a complacent Pasay, syempre, to snatch this third set.
Nothing complacent about that scramble there.
Oh! Almost a facial hit there coming from Antipuesto.
Antipuesto once again taking her place here on court dyan sa net.
And Antipuesto is deadly, especially pag napwestuhan niya talaga yung bola, no? Her attacks is clearly very deadly.
Her serve as well.
Yeah, sama na natin yung serve. Deadly din.
So far, ang service ace club natin dito sa Pasay is si Sullivan, si Flora, and now they're being joined by Antipuesto.
Certainly. Sarte will try to find. Simple yet effective dito for Shanali Palek.
Medyo nagka-miscommunication sa kung sino yung kukuha ng bola doon sa side ng Pasay. I think that ball might even have hit Antipuesto on the head as she dove for it.
Exactly. But what a good start here from Marikina. I mean, there were like several attacks made legally dito for the... But not that time, sabi ni Cosmod. Astilia rather.
I think ever since na they changed yung setter nila itong si Sullivan, we've been seeing more hits from the more veteran players. Medyo tumahimik itong si Papa who they were relying on sa first set. But that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Exactly. And that was a power spike presented by Smart Power All 9-9 load now. And then let's see, because this has been a Papa Cosmod show, but this time there will be a check. No! As per first referee, sa puntos muli dito for Marikina.
That error error from Papa, giving Marikina a chance na bumawi dito.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's now or never for Marikina
Oh,
if they
yes.
want to make a change.
Oh, good. Almost an ace. This is, I must say, a different Marikina team here in the third set. Sarte, told you this is a different Marikina team here in the third set.
That hit by Balmedina. Just that flick of the wrist,
Oo.
sa iba siya nakatingin. Sa
Oh.
iba nakapwesto yung katawan niya. But
Yes.
sa iba napunta yung bola. Very hard to read.
And that confuses the defense pattern dito ng Pasay.
On both the net and the floor.
Oh, yeah. And you know, if you're Pasay, Marikina, Jilan, if you're trying to bounce back, of course, you try to lessen your error too.
Even since the first set, Marikina has been committing more errors
Yeah.
than itong si Pasay.
Oh, I think no whistle yet. Ayun lang, the second time around. Error here for Parong.
For the first time in these 3 sets, Marikina is now
Yeah.
leading.
Dagarat here, which means Linguaje will be in front here for attacks. Let's see if she can still be that instrumental. Yes! Yes! Coming alive here in the third set.
Showing us just why siya ang top scorer during their last matchup with Pasay. Lenguaje here being very instrumental sa sparks nitong Marikina in
Yeah.
coming alive.
So this time, Sullivan! Papay, nalalayan pa. But Sarte wants to play. Good dig. Sullivan! Nobody's home! Puntos dito for Marikina. Confusion, communication error will bring Marikina for the first time to our first technical timeout, 8-5.
From trails to the court, ganyan ang atake. Alam nyo ba na aside from volleyball, Chai Papa also competes in mountain bike cross country? At yan ay dahil sa impluensya ng kanyang tatay. Sabi niya, nag-mountain bike daw dati yung tatay niya. So ginaya niya. Nag-volleyball din dati and now she's here. And like his father who has influenced her, Chai is now also influencing high school players of Grace Christian College as she is now coaching the team, a responsibility she found fulfilling. From following her father's path to inspiring the next generation, that's Chai Papa doing the thing she loves, just like her papa does. Back to you, Jong and Jelan.
I super like it. I mean, sometimes kasi in our life, there is somebody who prepares us for a purpose. And I think here for Floris and Papa, this is her father. I mean, who prepares her to become an athlete. And right now, Papa paving the way, giving it back, of course, by coaching this high school volleyball in Grace School. And right now, I see it really pretty obvious yung athleticism dito ni Papa. Really very athletic, ganda ng belt. And just doing wonderful here right now for Pasay. Oh!
Papa trying really to rally her team and get those points, although her past 2 hits have been errors. Not for lack of effort, so to speak, on her part. Pero ito na yung sinasabi mo nga kanina, John,
Lima
the
na.
challenge for Pasay rather is to hold on na wag maging lax.
Oh, exactly. And of course, because if you will be complacent, definitely talaga mag-take advantage yung kalaban mo dito. And this time, lucky break here for Pasay.
Error from Balmedina, helping them take a breather, hopefully recollect themselves.
This time, Linguaje sa ibang direksyon pumalo. As this time, Parong
making good of that far set sa net. Ang
Oh.
layo sa net ng set, pero grabe. Still, that was good
And
for
kanina
Parong.
and Gilan kanina pa yan, itong Pasay talaga, they really love the set that is coming from behind, na almost broken play na, and that is the time that gonna make an effort to convert that set. They're really very good on doing that.
Big celebration there from Marikina because of that big hit.
Yeah. And that was a power spike presented by Smart Power All 99 load now. Gilan, I've never seen Marikina Lady Show Masters this happy since set 1. And I think this also made a lot of difference because they're enjoying the game.
I think that does make really
Yeah,
an
yeah.
impact sa play ng mga players. Kita naman natin ngayon na Marikina is playing more relaxed.
Yes.
They're moving more freely sa court.
And Floris Papa here still doing an amazing job here. Tatlo na lang hinahabol dito ng Pasay. Lingguahe. Sullivan to antipuesto. Sullivan gagawa ng paraan dito. Cases on a veteran move. Puntos for Pasay.
Galing, you have to give it then to the libero set, no? Na everyone sa Pasay team really working together
Oo.
to get those points.
That is outside. And of course, if you're Marikina, you don't want to waste the effort that you poured in. Diba? Kanina, it's like 5-6 yung lamang. And right now, isa na lang hinahabol ito ng Pasay.
Although if I'm not mistaken, I think that is the first back row attack attempt
For-
sa side ng Marikina. It's good to see them na although hindi nagbunga sa puntos yun, they're trying out new things.
Oh, yeah. Sullivan, oh. Lingguahe. Sarte, 1-2 play. Oh. Sarte again. Pupuntahan Lingguahe needs to convert. That is outside and no touch has been called.
And an error as Lenguaje sails that out. Let's also commend itong floor defense ni Acepcion,
Oh, yes.
which we can attribute that point in that last rally to. Her coverage was really just on point. She was everywhere.
Exactly. Oh! Sa sobrang galing daw ni Acepcion, hinayaan sa ni Papa. But unfortunately, miscommunication here for Pasay.
For once, wala siya doon.
Oo, for once. On a very rare occasion. Good hit. Over receive. And just like that, Giland, I warn you, Pasay know how to bounce back. They were tied at 12.
I think nakikita na naman natin dito yung sinasabi nating problema ng Marikina na they're not getting yung basic skills.
Oh, yeah. The
Yung
basics,
mga
yeah.
over-reception, first ball that's not really conducive for a good set. But still, they lead.
Oh, yeah. And right now, yes, lamang pa rin dito ang Marikina ng isang puntos. But Pasay is on a mission here to close out this match in 3 passionate sets. Sarte. Sullivan. Reverse set. It works here for Pasay.
From the right. What a solid hit there from Parong. Down the line.
This time, antipuesto. This will be a cross-court kill. Cases, puntos again for Pasay.
Casas has been very reliable dito for
Oo.
her team ever since pinasok siya. And I think right now, talagang the pagkuha ng puntos is being distributed kay Parong, kay Cases, kay Antipuesto, kay Astilla.
And I think here for Cases, Gilan, Cases is not only bringing in points, but I think she's also bringing in leadership. And situation like this, kanina, kita natin lima yung lamang dito ng Marikina. She was actually very vocal. And I think that is what you expect from a ate like us, says, to uplift the morale of your team. And just like that dito, lamang na, Gilan yung Pasay ng dalawa. Series of errors here for both squads.
I think it really is a question now on who can keep their composure.
And that was the game's community cam powered by pusupi.com. Your game, your community. Join now. Martinez serving here up for Marikina. Unfortunately, again, that error coming from Martinez will lead Pasay to most likely this last second technical timeout here. 16 to 14 in favor of Pasay. Of course, next up to wrap up our triple header. Of course, we have San Juan preparing go against Quezon Tangerines, both squad fresh from a win. And let's see which winning streak will continue as they are warming up to defend and to keep that winning streak. But meanwhile, here for Marikina and Pasay, Marikina trying to be smart, and they did.
Marikina, that timeout working well for them. Being able to regroup.
Now serving Leon Lasso.
Well, this time, this is not yet over. This could still be anybody's game. Sullivan backset. Ganda naman nun. Sayang. It didn't catch the line.
Beautiful set there, pero unfortunately, that hit just went out. And ngayon, tabla na naman sila.
Oh. But you have to appreciate all those wonderful sets that Sullivan is giving to her spikers. Is that just maybe due to adrenaline and excitement? Medyo na-overpower yung mga paalo doon. Unfortunately, itong Marikina, they cannot, they fail to take advantage of those errors because even them is committing an error.
I think then what's been interesting about this Pasay squad is kahit nung leading itong Marikina ng medyo malaki-laki, they stood their ground and they didn't change any of the players on court. Sila-sila rin yung nag-adjust.
Oh, yes, I like it. They allowed their players to figure that out. Astilia, that will be allowed by our first referee. Puntos muli dito sa Pasay.
Astilia with something a bit resembling like a dunk,
Oo, di ba?
so to speak. Pero if it's good, well,
Yeah.
it's good.
As long as no whistle from our first referee, the game continues. Puntos again here for Parong. And meanwhile here, and just like that, I mean, we started this third set with Marikina leading by 5. And right now, we're already on the verge of ending this third set, Gilan. Dito, lamang na ang Pasay ng tatlo. And again, on their way to bounce back big time after that loss.
Agreed. I think in times like these, parang it's very crucial yung decision ng coaching team na kapag may malaki na lamang yung kalaban, is it parang do I trust the players on court to bounce back, to keep their momentum? Yung pag-sub ko ba in ng bagong player, makakasira kaya dun sa na-build na connection on
I like
court?
it.
Or will it be the spark na kailangan nyo, itong new blood?
I like it. And that's how crucial those substitution. I mean, if you're a coach, of course, you're not just substitute for the sake of substitution, di ba? That made a very important impact talaga sa team mo. But meanwhile, dito naman, Marikina trying to bounce back. Sullivan. Papa! Oh! Pwede pa to. Tatlo lamang hinahabol dito ng Marikina. Unfortunately, medyo nagising dito si Lingguahe, but she will be at the back to serve here for Marikina. Sayang yung regalo. Sullivan will set this up to Flores and Papa one more time. Pancake save is good. Linguaje, easy ball. This will be an opportunity reloading it back to Papa. Lero. This time, good anticipation on the coverage as Papa will try to muscle that spike. But Lero, long rally here. Papa one more time. That is inside.
Papa's effort finally bearing fruit doon as that spike lands just right on the end line. Must feel good for Papa na after all of her hitting attempts ngayon, that
Finally,
one is successful.
It is always sweeter, especially if you won that point on a long rally talaga. Meanwhile, dito, Bernadette Flora on deck to serve has been also really very effective defending. The defense dito ng Pasay as a defense and service specialist for the Lady Voyagers. Lero one more time. They go back to Bal Medina.
Val Medina, when she's in that front row, talagang you know that she's a threat.
Yes. And Gilan, kita mo pinakaiba ng body language sa Marikina. They're enjoying. I mean, for me, despite whatever the outcome of this match, I mean, they're enjoying. I mean, they know what to do. They know the assignment. And it is a different Marikina team we saw compared to the first and second set.
Really good serve. They're very close to the net.
Burn Flora again. Papa. Sullivan. Buhay pa rin ang bola. Lero pupuntahan dito si Linguaje. Passes all over the place. Flores and Papa.
You know what? Papa ended that rally, but we have to credit each and every player on the court just getting hands under that ball. Talagang, I think every single player touched that ball in that rally.
Yes. But fortunately, the golden hands of Flores and Papa ended that long rally.
Mabalik yung magic niya.
Oh. Well, this time, Papa is at the back. So let's see if Casas can convert. Solid coverage here, meanwhile, for Marikina.
You mentioned yung solid coverage na Marikina, which was missing from Pasay.
Oh, yes.
In that rally, Marikina able to score. That's si Lenguaje, adding another point to her score sheet.
Verde de Flora shaky on the reception. Puntos. 20-21. No lead is safe here right now, Giland.
Yun na nga, Lero coming back here to serve some aces for her team. In a good effort sa part ng Pasay, pero in the end, it was not enough to keep that ball up. And itawid siya over the net, rather.
You need to be careful. Again, no lead is safe here. Opportunity dito for Marikina. Pupuntahan, Lenguaje. Oh! Confusion. And napaganda pa.
Antipuesto with that great push. Ang galing kasi, actually, na-bamboozle yung blockers on the side, or rather yung defenders on the side of Marikina. Hindi na nila malaman if the ball was falling on their side of the court or not. Iniwasan eh. They actually thought it was still on the side of Pasay, and tuloy you can see sa expression nitong si Sullivan and ni Antipuesto. Medyo natawa rin sila doon because they can't believe that happened.
Well, they're scrambling at the net, but unfortunately, turned out good fine in favor with Pasay. But meanwhile, here comes the very crucial part here, Jiland. Marikina have the chance. They really have a chance. 95% of getting this set to Pasay. Pasay only leading by 2. So I'm really very excited on how will Pasay close out this set, or if Marikina can tie things up here or even get a set here to Pasay. So let's see what will be the playmaking and how will who will be the person responsible on that score. Sullivan. This time, adjusting here, Linguaje. Sarte. Lero is out. Sarte is in here for setting. Pupuntahan. Oh! That will be outside!
I think two hands yung nag-come in contact sa bola na yun
Oh.
Kaya masyadong na-push siya outside. Both attackers jumping for that ball and hitting that ball at the same time.
And what a relief here from Marikina. This is the closest set so far here for these two squads. Sullivan! Antipuesto, hindi makuha yung tamang height. Sullivan. Cases. Momentum shifted to Marikina.
It's anybody's game at this point as Celine Dagarat delivers that beautiful cross court to bring us all to 22.
Yeah. And Gail Valdez failed to anticipate that ball. Gail Valdez. Oh, that is still a good ball. Dagarat. Gail Valdez on point here. Cases gagawa ng paraan. Sarte, 1-2 play. Gail Valdez. Marikina now leading by 1.
Marikina getting the better of Gail Valdez in these past two rallies. A lot of good digs dito by Valdez, pero it was that last tip
Oo.
na eventually hindi na nga niya nahabol.
Well, ito na naman tayo. I'm on the edge of my seat right now. Gail Valdez will set this ball up to Cases. Sarte is making good job here from Marikina. Sullivan cannot set the ball, committing to the first ball. Oh! Oh! And just like that, we're on set point for Marikina.
Kita natin the luck has shifted to the side of the Lady Shoemasters. Yung bola na yun, talagang that big, just sending that ball.
Oh.
I don't think she even meant to send it to that area of the court.
But now, let's listen into Camila Banto.
Wala lang si Pasay. Hindi kayo nag-uusap eh. Di ba? Yung enjoy nila, naging super enjoy.
And right now, pressure is on here. Will Marikina snatch this set over to Pasay or over Pasay can finally close this match in 3 sets? Let's see. Oh! Well, I thought that will be outside, but Antipuesto. Not yet over now. Gilan, 23-24.
That spike, good for Antipuesto, has been very solid talaga for this team. Not just in this match, but even in their other matches.
Well, meanwhile here, Antipuesto. Astilla is in front here! Woo! What a match! What a triple header here this Tuesday afternoon.
You can see it dun sa exhale ni Antipuesto.
Oo.
She locked in. And now we are at the deuce. It's anybody's game na talaga.
This time, Sullivan! Match point for Pasay.
Awareness of the players at the net sa Pasay. Both of them jumping up at the same time. You know they want it.
Yes.
Astilla knowing that was a very crucial point.
Oh! Walang uwi dito sa Bacoor.
Nakalusot sa blockers itong Celine Dagarat. I think that even hit the head
It did, I guess. Yes.
of one of our Pasay blockers.
At busog na busog tayo sa volleyball action this Tuesday afternoon. Set point for Marikina.
That serve being very effective. The Palek serve. Nerves of steel here by
Yes.
Palek.
It's so hard to serve, especially on a very crucial point like this. Tapos ikaw pa yung server, but let's see if Pali can compose. Good first ball by Papa. We're not yet done.
Pasay targeting si Palek. Alam nga nila, kapapasok pa lang niya ng court from
Oo.
that serve. Hindi pa siya ready to receive that ball.
Now serving, Joel Casas.
Oh! Sayang yun.
Crucial mismatch there.
And that will give Pasay their second match point here in this match.
Match point, serving, 26.
Napaagay yung talon doon ni Balmedina.
Tagarat will try. Walang uwe, Jilan, dito sa Bacoor. Everybody, both teams are marching their way to victory here in Bacoor.
Both teams talagang refusing to give up.
Now serving, Leon.
May moments that the nerves are settling in, but
Oh, yeah.
may moments na the players are locking in and making a very decisive move here on court.
That is a perfect pass to Sullivan. Papa gagawa ng paraan. No. Defenders on point. Dagarat!
She has been very, very reliable for the Marikina Lady Shoemaker.
Yes.
Celine Dagarat.
Look at that.
That cross court. Way too hot for Papa to handle.
Yeah, way too hot indeed.
Eh, way too hot nga si Coach. Nagpapaypay na yung sa'yo.
This will be an opportunity for Marikina. Jilan, dito na ba yun? Pupuntahan, Dagarat ulit! Oh! Dagarat securing and getting a set kontra Pasay.
Nobody saw this coming, I think.
Oh, yes.
Mid of set 3. Pero once again, bilog ang bola and we have people like Celine Dagarat, Liam Lenguaje stepping up. And also, Balmedina, of course.
And let's see if they can continue their momentum into the fourth set. 29-27. Marikina winning the set. Quality volleyball, we have that here in MPVA. But right now, what an exciting set number 3, Jilan. Let's see what happened here.
Definitely, I think this is one of our most interesting sets for this match. Nakaabot pa nga tayong deuce due to the very nerves of steel nga ng mga servers natin. Both teams producing aces, both teams producing bright spots, pero also meron nga talaga mga moments na may fraying at the edges for either team. Kaya naman the momentum was just constantly swinging actually from one team to the other, lalo na sa tail end nitong set.
And sabi ko nga, there's really no room for complacency here because you will not know that the opposing team is preparing big time, and that is what happened. Going back to our match statistics in set number 3.
Ayan na nga, medyo pumapantay-pantay na nga yung attacks natin. For the first time in these past 3 sets, nakausad itong Marikina sa score in terms of attacks. Lamang sila ng 1 attack dito sa Pasay. Sa blocks, wala pa rin on either side. Pasay actually serving more aces, pero sa errors din, mas maraming naipamigay itong Pasay na 4 more din. Kaya parang nag plus-minus lang yung nakuha nila sa aces na bigay nila sa error.
Well, I'm so excited to see if Marikina can bring in that momentum that they got during the third set, because right now here for Pasay, we have the usual suspect, the familiar faces here. Let's see if this will be the same outcome or if Pasay can end this in 4. Unang puntos dito for the Lady Voyagers.
Interesting here sa part ng Pasay, bringing in yung mga first set nilang players. Well, I can't say naman that their last lineup nung dito nga sa set 3 were playing badly, but it's probably because of
yeah.
the fatigue nga lang. Ano?
Oh, I must say yes. Denied there coming from Papa. Well, this time, Venice Puson. Pupuntahan Flores Papa.
Kaya nga, Papa getting her engine started.
Let's take one more time. Papa. Taas ng elevation din, you know?
Tsaka grabe yung force that she puts behind that ball. Yung talagang liyad niya and
Oo.
her arm swing.
Dagarat has been denied. Dagarat will try. But Ike Ordaz, I think, touches the net.
Points na, kumbaga this early in the set, di mo pa mararamdaman. Pero kapag medyo latter part na, parang sabi mo, sayang.
Oo. Yung ganong factor na.
Looking back, parang dapat. Every point is a crucial point after all.
This time, Ike Ordaz. Pasay now is scoring from everywhere, Giland.
Making up for that net touch earlier, Aiko Ordaz. We're seeing her once again on court and we are seeing her work her height talagang between those two blockers.
Oh, yes. Faulty reception here for Marikina, but gagawa ng paraan. The Flores Papa said, no way.
She saw that opportunity and she took it. Ayun, a missed set there.
And Papa, very attentive on top of the net.
Sabi ni Papa, thank you sa set.
Oo.
Another net touch yun, from the side of Pasay.
And I think itong 2 puntos ng Marikina came from Pasay's error.
Same error pa.
Same error.
At that.
Of course, if you're Marikina, you want to thank Pasay on that 3 points. But also, you are responsible in creating your own points. You can just simply rely dun nga sa mga errors or mga puntos na pinamimigay dito ng kalaban mo. Meanwhile, dito, Marikina will try to set this up to the middle. Julion. This will be an easy over. Easy over on easy over. Napaganda pa. Puntos here for Pasay.
Sabi nga nila, sometimes the net is your friend, sometimes it's your foe. And in this case nga, it was a friend dito sa back row attack.
But a point is still a point.
Cosmod, once again, putting her name dyan sa score sheet natin.
Well, this time, pupuntahan dito Lenguaje. Oh! A free ball turned into a point. Puntos here for Lenguaje.
Hindi na-anticipate yun ng defenders ng Pasay Lady Voyagers.
Oh, yeah.
Catching pop off guard. Kasi minsan, ganun yun eh. Kung hindi mo alam kung saan pupunta yung bola mo, hindi rin alam ng kalaban kung saan pupunta yung bola. Nagkagulatan lang kayo.
The first one who can make the wild guess win, di ba? Well, right now I'm expecting an extra fueled Marikina. I mean, for the past games ng Marikina, I think that is like the first time that they won a set after their game. During their game 1, I think that's the first time that they got a set. So I think they really need to, I'm expecting them to be extra motivated. But it turns out, ito nga, Pasay is controlling the game.
Marikina, kanina pa sila parang nako-confuse.
Oo.
Pag yung bola is near the net, parang wala silang, I guess, set in place na system sa kung sino yung kukuha. When it comes to those balls, nagkakahiyaan eh.
At itong si Lero, hindi na bumalik. It has been Sarte doing the playmaking dito for Marikina. Meanwhile, Papa from the pipe. Oh, back set here for Palek. Puson. And I think what made Marikina won the third set is their coverage. I mean, it is also pretty obvious pa din dito. But meanwhile, Astilla, puntos for Pasay. And that will lead us to our first technical timeout. Connection of Puson and Astilla works. Pasay leading by 5. And right now, let's take a look, Gilan, on the player who played really very instrumental, I must say, and none other than, of course, Dagarat. And I think all of her highlights came in the third set. 13 big points for Celine Dagarat.
That is actually such a big improvement from yung pinakita ng Lady Shoemasters sa first meeting nila. Ngayon, meron nang nag-double digits
Oh,
from their
yeah.
side.
But again, sabi ko nga, hindi ko to kayang dalhin, hindi to kayang buhayin ni Celine Dagarat. We need to see lengguahe. We see Celine Dagarat really very vocal here for Marikina, but we need some other spark plugs, I must say, here for Marikina. If they want to, to put an upset here over to Pasay. But meanwhile, clarification here over by our first referee to Floris and Papa.
But actually, alam mo, Jong, what I want to see in this game? Blocks.
Oh yeah. We've seen a lot of attacks, but we have not seen blocks.
Yes, we have seen great coverage,
Mm.
great spikes, pero yung solid na kill block
Oo.
parang wala pa.
Wala pa nga. Well, let's see mamaya. Alam mo naman powerful tayo dito sa panel. Naririnig tayo ng mga players, Jilan. So let's see if they will, give us what they want. Give us what we want. Let's see now. Lengguahe. Puson to Papa sa likod. Puntos muli dito mula sa Pasay.
Good. When Puzon is on court, we can really see na she tends to utilize itong si Papa.
Oo.
And I mean, it is working for them. Papa, heating up talaga.
Sayang, good intention coming from Palek.
Medyo mahina yung naging push niya dun sa ball. Along with the two blockers, of course. On the side of Pasay, just waiting.
Dagarat. I can feel Dagarat right now. I mean, the wanting to win this game. She's really very vocal kanina pa. Nanggigil si Palek.
She knows it was a missed opportunity. Sumobra lang ng konti, but
Oo.
the intention was there and we have to commend her awareness and guts to go for
Of
it.
course. The joy and then the enthusiasm that we saw during the third set in Marikina, medyo nawawala. Here in the fourth set, I think, minsan kasi hindi na kailangan ng sobrang technical. I mean, maybe there is the one thing that they need to bring back in order for them na bumalik yung laro nila here in the fourth set.
I agree, because when we did see that joy from them, we also saw an improved performance.
Oh, yes. Well, let's see now. As both squads here for Pasay halfway through on finishing this match in 4 sets. Meanwhile, here for Marikina, still struggling to stay close dito sa Pasay.
Welcome to the Service Ace Club,
Ito na.
Aiko Urdas.
Ordas. Targeting Dagarat. Good first ball. Lengguahe. Urdas ready to dig. Palek. Sarte. Pupuntahan dito. Palek one more time. As Venice Puson will try to look for Cosmod. Oh! Cosmod again.
And that ball is being point for Pasay Fighters.
Talagang yung sinasabi natin na maganda naman yung coverage talaga ng Marikina Lady Shoemasters. Pero parang nawawala na naman yung
Oo.
commitment nila when in their actions, yung intentionality nila.
Of course, Bridget Martinez substituting Lengguahe. Let's see if she can make an impact here. Oh, adjusting dito. Bridget Martinez. Pupuntahan. Dagarat sa likod. Bridget Martinez will try. That is too soft to score. Good anticipation there coming from Palek. Meanwhile, this will be an opportunity. Let's see if Marikina can convert. That's Bridget Martinez breaking down the wall.
That is her first point.
The first
of the
point,
game.
yes.
I'm not mistaken. Itong si Bridget Martinez. Alam natin marami naghahanap sa kanya.
Oo.
Many people want to see her on court and she's making the most out of her minutes so far.
Well, exactly. Well, maybe this is the time that you want to insert Bridget Martinez in the fourth. She once was the player of the game. Well, let's see if she can still be an impactful as she was.
We were seeing a bit of fraying sa edges nitong Pasay. There's a bit of a panic
Mm.
when it comes to yung mga rallies nila.
Bridget Martinez one more time! Wow!
That cut shot!
Of course.
You summarized it when you said it. Wow!
Wow, that's it. And that was a power spike presented by Smart Power All 99 load now. And I think, Jilan, the wow says it all. Ganon ako na-amaze sa cut shot ni Bridget Martinez. Meanwhile, Sarte River said this will be Dagarat doing all her might on defending that volleyball behind.
That ball falling on Pasay's side of the court. That block was good. Ayun na nga!
Ito na, I'm about to say, you've been looking for that block. And I think it's, what, Bridget Martinez? What an impact.
The woman herself.
Yes. Well, this time, Astilia. Well, I think here the familiar faces, the usual suspects for both squads are here inside the court. They're going to go to the Garat. Cosmod. Oh! No sweat drop there coming from Marcelo.
Urdas trying to get to that ball as fast as she could, pero it was just in a spot na walang nakapwesto.
Bridget Martinez now, the magic bunot of this game, I must say. Magic bunot. Ay, sayang yung regalo. Masyadong na baby ni Palek. And Cosmod will lead us to our second technical timeout. Lamang ng 8 dito. Ang Pasay 16-8. Let's see if Pasay can give us a touch of a finishing here in the fourth set.
MPVA will guard to take the fall.
And of course, waiting for more stories here coming from Queen Bacarse. Queen, take it away.
No instructions, just questions. That is what Pasay Lady Voyagers heard in their last huddle after Marikina called a timeout. It was a moment meant for the team to realize their own mistakes and adjust on their own. And talking to Coach Ana Abanto before the game, she actually mentioned, alam na nila ang gagawin. A statement that perfectly explains what we saw. Trust in her players' awareness and accountability inside the court. Jong and Jalan.
Well, thank you for that, Quinn. I mean, I like the term accountability. Well, it should not be like just one player. Well, everybody's accountable in chipping in points. And I think more than scoring, and you can actually chip in and contribute in many ways as possible. I mean, in morally and uplifting your team's morale, that's already a big thing. Especially right now for Marikina. We know how they played during the third set. In the fourth, what do you think is missing here, Jilan?
I think what's missing talaga from Marikina is yung relaxation pa rin that they did show sa set 4. Yung ganun bang pagka-tight lead gel ng team nila na walang bola na nalalaglag sa court nila. They're being able to lessen their errors. Kasi ngayon mukhang nagkakaproblema na naman sila getting their system going.
Well, let's see now. Because lumalaki na yung kalamangan dito ng Pasay. Well, that could have been a point sana for Bal Medina. Unfortunately, the point will be awarded here to Pasay.
For reaching nga yung tail end nitong set or possibly even ng match if Pasay is able to
Oh,
keep this
yeah.
momentum.
Let's see now. Meanwhile, Puson to Antipuesta. No lock side quick there. Pupuntahan dito. Venice Puson going to Aikordas. That is in.
Wow. Urdas just slamming that down with that
Oo.
down the line hit.
Everybody's on their roll here, especially dito for Pasay.
Iwas na iwas dun sa blocker. What a great, talagang diretso.
Mhm. Well, let's see now. Venice Puson. Well, Pasay has the advantage here. Full rotation tayo dito. And just like that, slowly, just 4 more points to bounce back and be on a winning column again here for Pasay. Venice Puson with 3 spikers in front. Let's see how she can capitalize those. Aikordas. Good job. And this time, dito, I mean, of course, for Marikina, they need to play perfect volleyball. For 10, this might look like it's so impossible and it's so hard to do, but I hope that I have my takeaway here in this match is that I hope that one set that they got with Pasay, I hope that they motivate them that they can. I mean, on their next and succeeding games, I hope that could be remind them that kaya naman pala nila. And for Pasay, I mean, of course, if ever that they win this game in 4th set, I mean, they will be back in the winning column. They'll still be at number 2 or number 3, depending on the point ratio. But right now, despite not having Eslapor and Kim Son here on the court, Pasay is doing and showing wonderfully here in this match.
It's definitely a much improved performance rather compared to their first meeting.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
do agree with you, sabi mo nga, ano man yung result ng match na to, may baon sila.
Yun.
Hindi man manalo if ganun nga maging outcome natin, but at least they can see their progress when they look back. At least paangat ng paangat.
Certainly. Right now, 2 more points here. Oh, back set dito kay Antipuesto. But Papa said no problem.
Point for Pasay. Point. Play number 19.
Puntos pa rin dito. Just 1 more point, match point here.
Marikina here trying to bring in new players, trying to see if baka they can work some magic. A Hail Mary, kumbaga.
Let's see now. Tagarat in front here. This will be a tough job. A tall order. And there you go. Pasay back in the winning column. 25-10.
And what a great finish from them. Antipuesto with that quick.
Of course. Let's take a look one more time, Giland.
Just very decisive. There was no question there that hit the court.
Certainly, but of course, here from Marikina, it's been a while since they won a set. And this is a statement that they can. They just have to be consistent on their playing. But again, for Marikina, there's a lot of lesson that they can actually bring coming into their next games.
I guess you have said nga, skill level-wise, nandyan na talaga yan eh. That they are here for a reason. They have been selected to join that team for a reason. And it's because nga, kaya nga nila. And
Oh, yeah.
even though they did not go home with the win, they did have a great showing when they came alive dun sa 4th set at nadala pa nga nila sa
Certainly.
deuce itong Pasay.
But of course, there is a simple reminder here. Well, for Pasay, they could have actually just won the 3rd set. There's just really no room for complacency. Again, Pasay winning this in 4, 25-7.